American reacts to some more UK stuff, man. It's actually been a while since I reacted to some UK police stuff. Probably like a year, actually, I'm not gonna lie. I was actually a little shocked that all the UK police didn't have guns, but you know what I mean? It kind of makes sense. It's hard to come by guns around there. And if they do, they probably jam every damn 2 shots. This was gonna be about the secret armed police. I don't know how secret they are since they have a whole documentary looking news thing on them, but let's see how they do it over there in the UK. Oh yeah, they drive, what are those, M4s? Right with the day, they driving right with them.
Show me your hands!
MDP.
Oh, please, stay where you are! Don't move, stay where you are! Stay where you are!
Yo, imagine being in there, like you barely see guns everywhere. All of a sudden you see cops coming out with full straps like they're about to go into Iraq, bro. What did you do? What did you do?
Hands where I can see them. Do not move. Stay where you are.
They're not military.
I think the MDP's one of the best kept secrets, to be honest.
You see a police
It's not a secret anymore. I'm over here learning about it.
car go by, you don't look at that closely at the badge on the door.
I don't think it's widely understood what
I see what they say.
does and what capability.
They're saying it basically looks like any other squad car. So you don't know if the squad car going past is people would just have a taser or a damn M4, whatever the hell that was.
Your head and lock your fingers.
The Ministry of Defence Police, or MDP, are a unique civilian police force, providing policing and protection for people, key sites and assets for the MOD.
So they're kind of just like the British SWAT, pretty much. Is it? I don't know. Y'all in the comments can always
correct. The force consists of around 3,000 officers spread across the country, protecting everything defence-related, from married quarters to nuclear submarines. For the national security of the United Kingdom.
Oh, you bringing up them? Okay, so they more like the intelligence agency or something. If they over here dealing with nukes.
Although it's not immediately obvious that these are not the regular police, there's one key difference. The MDP carry firearms.
Before we start, any reason why you shouldn't be armed this morning?
No, all good.
And they always carry it, or they have to have certain like times when they go out with the arms?
Glock 1C8.
Because I know around here we always carry firearms, but they must be riding around with it. The little special ones, the one of 3,000.
Armed with the Colt C8 as their primary weapon system, plus magazines. The Glock 17 Gen 5 is their secondary weapon.
Always with the Glocks, man, I swear. I guess they're more reliable for them, but for me, I like my Colt. Hey, man, we defeated the Germans twice with that damn pistol, so I think it's a pretty damn good one. Who knows?
Weapon system, magazines on the belt.
Okay, so they're carrying a lot of ammo. They don't just got one little extra stack. They got 2.
Baton, handcuffs, and incapacitance force.
Is there actually like a lot of criminals running around there in Britain without guns? Because I know they're banned, but I'm sure some have some. Like I said in the beginning of the video, probably jams half the time. But
which provides them with various options from their voice and their own demeanour and their way of negotiating with a person. That's one way of diffusing a situation, right up to the other end of the scale, which is the recourse to lethal force.
Stay where you are.
Police officer, taser.
I feel like most of these dudes have to be like ex-military too, right? Like they don't have to they don't just go and train random people on guns. They kind of want you to come in with them.
You got 2 red dots on your chest. Look at them now.
This is just training stuff, clearly. What type of crack Detroit house did they come in? Holy, they got these in UK too. Goddamn.
You know, we're not above the law. We're working under the Queen's peace, not in a war zone.
Former Navy man Russ is a firearms instructor. Today, he's playing the role of an armed subject, which he says is essential for instructors to see closer.
Because SWAT over here, we actually do have a lot of drills like this, where they'll actually like have whole buildings where they just have to like clear out rooms, almost like it is like military.
Where students go wrong. Although there are similarities with his previous military career, there are also distinct.
Must be like a bulletproof shield there or something. I was like, what, is that leather? But there's probably some type of plate inside of that.
When I was serving in the armed forces, we had rules of engagement cards that basically said what you could and couldn't do, when you could shoot and when you couldn't. When I joined the MDP, the decision to fire or not was down to the police officer on the ground. And if you can imagine the police officer, whether they decide to shoot or not in that split second, will be...
I wonder if their like laws have to use deadly force are a lot different than ours.
Over by
there's not a lot of guns in the UK, clearly.
If we think it's necessary to fire a shot, we fire one shot, we reassess. If the threat's still there and the shot's still justified, have a follow-up shot.
You in the room! Come to the door!
As soon as the threat is neutralised...
Oh, no, I don't like them little baggy-looking hats, though. Y'all gotta find something different.
Everyone's safe, the threat no longer exists, then we become...
Some helmets looking like munchkins real quick.
What we're going to show you is a 2-vehicle contain and call-out. We've got one subject vehicle, a white van, with one white subject inside. He's been known to carrying firearms. We're going to do our best to stop that
They
vehicle.
call these dudes in whenever there's like a firearm report or something. I'm guessing they have to.
These vehicles, and then try and talk him out of the vehicle. What's actually going to happen? He's a very, very angry white male in that van. He's going to get out, point a gun at our subject, our officers, and they are going to hopefully use some form of force to stop that. If it all goes correctly, this should be a shoot scenario, and then we'll go on to a bit of first aid afterwards.
Oh, police, show me your hand! Back off! Back off!
Oh, yeah, he's trying to act like some crazy. He already raised the gun at him right there. You would have been headshotted. God damn. I wonder how many police shootings there are in the UK compared to the US.
If we turn
Someone
up
got them
and
statistics.
we use excess force,
Put 'em in the
we fall
comments.
sort of one side. If we don't use enough force and somebody gets shot or seriously injured, then we'll be criticised either way. So we really do walk that knife edge.
Exercise, command. Contact, front!
A lot of it does seem really similar to our stuff. I've seen like documentaries on what happens around here. It seems a lot of it's the same. I ain't gonna lie.
We're looking after infrastructure that, if in the wrong hands of the wrong people, could be detrimental to the world.
If you can imagine, atomic weapons establishments, Clyde submarine bases are policed by armed MOD police.
I don't know where the nukes come into this though. They've been saying that, but it's like, do they just have like some department? I don't know. How do they do that? What?
If they were compromised, that would affect the whole, you know, the national security of the UK. So
What the hell are guns gonna do against nukes? Your ass just getting blown up either way.
Yes, critical.
Unless it's some sort of intelligence thing too, where they have like an office, like
you
intelligence
enjoyed this
office or
video-
something. I don't know, man. But hey, yeah, it seems a lot similar to our actually police force. I guess that their elite police force is more similar to our regular. It kind of tells you how crazy our country is. I wonder if they have like big armored cars like our SWAT too, or if they just always pull up in just regular looking things. They probably do have some sort of armored car, especially for like a terrorist type attack or something. They gotta have some sort of like military like police to at least respond if something crazy happens. Anyways, man, if y'all want to give me some more information or I said something wrong in the video, go ahead and leave it in the comments, man. I'm gonna try to react to some more UK stuff, maybe some more European stuff, who knows. Go ahead and recommend me some interesting videos to react. Like I said, other than that, I'm out of here, man.